Namaste. Welcome to Kaivalya Yoga Abhyasa Level 1. We begin with 3 ohms, loud and as long as you can. Use these 3 ohms as cleansing. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, breathe in. Breathe in. Still your mind. Become mindful. For the next 30 minutes or so, let your awareness not go beyond the 4 corners of your yoga mat. Take a deep breath. As you breathe out slowly, let's stand up for the other cleansing breaths. Now, having stood up, let's do the Kaka Shuddhi Pranayama. Mouth spouted. Your hands rested on your knees, mouth spouted like a crow's beak. Like this, we're going to breathe out powerfully. Exhale completely till there's no air left in your lungs, and then you breathe in again. Powerful exhalation. Let's begin together. 4 to 5 times. I'm going to do 5 times. At your own pace, you don't have to keep up with me. Join in. Let's begin. Breathe in. And one long exhalation. Go ahead. And once you're finished, stand up, Asana, steady yourself. Observe the changes within. There are always some subtle changes. Alright, now comes the third cleansing. This is called Agni, sara. The detail of how to do this would perhaps be in another video, but at this point, if you have learned it, let's do it together. We're going to breathe out, exhale, hold the breath out, and then flap the stomach in and out 4 to 5 times. Let's go ahead. Lean again on your knees. Look towards your stomach. Breathe out. When you finish 4 or 5 times, pause, breathe in, and again as you breathe out, hold the breath out, flap the stomach in and out 4 to 5 times at your own pace. Keep doing it. This video is for those who have already learned the Agni Sara, so I'm not getting into the details. This is more like a practice video, so you can use practice along with me. If you attended one of my camps, you'll know exactly how to do these poses. Once you finish, stand up in Tadasana once again. Close your eyes and pause. Become aware of the slight changes within. Observe if your body is a little more warmer than before. And then take a deep breath. Open your eyes. Alright. Now, having done the cleansing, let's start the warm-up kriyas. We begin with the neck, up and down 5 times. Loose and relax. Up and down. That's 1. Your back is straight, just your neck up. Down. That's 2. If your neck is stiff, keep your fingers at the base of your neck. Down. 3. Like this. Up. Down. It's 4. 1 more. Up. Down. That's 5. Excellent. Now we stand up and straight, and we're going to turn our neck to the right. Let's begin. Turn your neck to the right. Only your neck to the right. Don't turn your shoulders. As far to the right as possible. Squeeze the right side of the neck. Don't tilt your head back. Keep it straight. Hold it there. And come back. Excellent. Now to the left side. Back straight, shoulders straight, and then turn your head to the left. Look as far back as you can. Don't tilt your head back. Keep it straight. Squeeze the neck. Feel the pressure on the left side of your neck like this. Here. And come back. Alright, neck rotations, loose and relaxed. 1, you can always hold the base of your neck if you need to, with a couple of fingers. 3, loose and relaxed. 4, you may want to keep your eyes open so you don't feel giddy. And 5, the other way. 1, 2, loose and relaxed. 3, 4, and 5. Alright, interlock your fingers. Hands behind your head, elbows forward, shoulders relaxed. Press your chin to the chest. Your back is straight, chin is pressed into the chest. Breathe in and out, hold it there. And come up. To the right side of the chest. Press it in. And come up. To the left side of the chest. And come up. Excellent. Now let's begin the shoulder rotations. Fingertips on your shoulders, elbows forward. Raise your elbows straight up. Scrape an imaginary wall behind. That's 1. Straight up and back. That's 2. Straight up and back. That's 3. When you do this, your neck tends to be down. Keep it straight. Up and back. That's 4. Straight up and as far back as you can. That's 5. Let's go backwards. All the way down, up and back. 2. All the way up and back. 3. All the way up and back. 4. All the way up and back. 5. All the way up and down. Relax. Full arm rotations, loose and relaxed. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Alright, let's do wrist exercise and a fingers exercise. Hold the base of your wrist, shake it loose, close tight into a fist and stretch. 1, close, open. 2, close, stretch. 3, close, stretch. 4, close, stretch. 5, the other wrist, shake it loose, close tight into a fist and stretch. 1, close, stretch. 2, close, stretch. 3, close. Open fully, close tight. 1 more. And we are done. You can squeeze your palms, show some love to your fingers. All right. We're going to swing our arms side to side. This is a mild spinal twist. So keep your feet apart and let's begin. 1. Turn your foot as well so you look back. 2. Breathe in and out. 3. Loose and relaxed. 4. If there's no room, you can do this as well. 5 and 5. This is an exercise mainly for the back and also a little bit for your pectorals. All right, excellent. And then continue with your feet apart. We're going to have hands on your hip rotation. 1. Loose and relax. If your back is hurting, you can keep your knees slightly bent. Otherwise, keep them straight. 3, 4, and 5. The other way. 1. Loose and relax. 2, 3. Make sure your shoulders don't go too much like this. Push your hip out. 4 and 5. All right. Now we begin the lower back. Keep your feet together and support your back like this. Bring your elbows in so you squeeze the shoulder blades. Okay. Chin down so you're looking straight ahead. You're going to be looking at me and keep eye contact as you do this exercise. Bend your knee slightly. Drive your hip as far out as you can. And then straighten the knee. Breathe in and out. Hold the pressure. Drive your hip as far out as you can. Breathe. Hold it. Don't look up. Don't look up. Look straight ahead. And bend your knees and come up. Relax. Excellent. Rub your back a little bit. A bit stiff. And then bending your knees, drop your hands down. Bending your knees slightly. Drop your hands down. You're going to feel the pressure, a slight pull in your hamstrings. And this is a warm-up. It's not an exercise. So just stretch slightly. Try to straighten your knees. Feel the stretch in your hamstrings and your lower back. And then bend your knees. Place your hand on your thighs and come up. Remember, be very careful with your warm-up exercises. These are not full-fledged asana stretching routine, just warming up your body. All right, let's begin the thighs. Hold on to your ankle, right or left, doesn't matter. Hold on to your ankle, drive your heel into the glute and raise the knee back. Stand up tall and straight. Now if there's a wall next to you, take support of a wall like this, okay? And do this, stand up tall, don't lean forward. Breathe in and out, feel the stretch in your thigh all the way down to the bottom. Come down. Let's try the other leg. Hold on to your your ankle. Raise your knee back as far back as you can. Stand up tall and straight. Knees together, not flared out like this. Keep it straight. Feel the stretch all the way down to your knee. Come down. Excellent. Knee exercises. Now for this, you could lean against the wall and do this. I'll show you this option and then show you another option where you don't have to lean. Raise one leg up. Knees back and forth, sideways, loose and relaxed. Circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ankle rotations. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold your ankle. Hold your toes and stretch your foot here. So you feel the stretch right here at your ankle. Feel the stretch. Excellent. Come back. Now this is not balancing exercises, so don't focus on the balance. These are warm-ups. These are simply kriyas to get the blood flowing and prana flowing. All right. The other one, so you can try it without leaning against the wall. Back and forth. Sideways. Circles with your knees. 3, 4, 5. The other way. 1, 2. Only your knees. 3, 4, 5. Now your ankles. 1, 2 dots. Circles with your toes. 3, 4, 5. The other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold your toes. Hold your ankles. Stretch your foot. Feel the stretch here. And down. Excellent. Now comes the last one. We're going to rock back and forth. Sitting down, hold on to your knees, keep your knees separate, or you can hold under the thighs, whatever works for you. Let's go all the way back And now try to raise your butt off the floor when you do this. Back and forth, loose and relaxed. 4 to 5 times. That's it. One more, and we are done. All right. Take a second or two to catch your breath. And we're going to stand up and begin our standing exercises. Take a deep breath. All right, let's stand up. Begin with Tadasana. Feet hip width apart, feet parallel. Stand up tall and straight. Keep your left hand behind your lower back, right hand in front. Now see if there's a slight curve in your lower back. Tilt your hip, pelvic slightly forward like this. So your back is straight. The weight is borne by your thighs. Once you get that, stand in Tadasana, hands on either side. You could form a chin mudra if you wish to. Close your eyes. Shift your awareness to the bottom of your feet. Distribute the body weight equally on both your feet, right foot and left foot. Front and back. Become still as a mountain. Tadasana. Tada means mountain. Tada asana, the mountain pose. Perform mild Mula Bandha and Uddiyana Bandha in this pose if you can. Breathing in and out through the chest. And take a deep breath as you breathe out. Relax. If you're not able to perform these bandhas mildly at this point, that's fine. Learn the asana first, then apply the bandhas to what you learn, then practice the breathing as well. Uttita Tadasana. We're going to come up on our toes. So standing in Tadasana with your pelvic slightly tilted upwards, you're going to come up on your toes. Let's do it together. Up on your toes. Tilt your hip, pelvic slightly up. So the weight is again taken on your thighs. Breathe in and out. Stomach pulled in slightly. Mild Mula, mild Uddiyana. Excellent. Raise your hands up. This way for balance if you can, or straight up if you wish to. Either way is okay. Hold it there. Breathe in and out. Use your chest to breathe. Stomach pulled in. And come back to Tadasana. Stomach pulled in, Mula Bandha. Excellent. Urdhva Hasta Tadasana. Interlock your fingers, turn it upwards, raise your hands up straight, your elbows are straight. Now in this you're going to reach out to the sky, reach out to the ceiling. You're going to drop your neck back like this and look up. You're still in Tadasana. I say pelvic is, watch my pelvic, it's slightly tilted forward like this. So the weight is taken on, back is straight, head tilted back. Stretch from your waist upwards, stretch your body, lean upwards to the sky. Breathe and expand your chest, breathe out, lengthen the spine. Stomach pulled in, Mula, Uddiyana. Stretch your spine, breathe in and out, hold the pose. 4 to 5 deep breaths. And then look straight ahead. As you breathe out, bring your hands down to the side. Excellent. You're still in Tadasana. Your feet are still parallel. Your pelvic is slightly tilted upwards and forwards and upwards like this. All right, good. Ardha Chakrasana in Tadasana. Left hand up, right hand down. Now lean exactly to the side. Don't lean forward. Don't look up, straight. Stretch out to the side. Feel the stretch all the way from waist upwards, all through the side. Breathe in and out. Now in this pose, pull your stomach in. Apply Mula. Apply Uddiyana. Hold the pose. Breathe in and out. This is a.k.a. Hasta. Now join your right hand to your left palm and stretch even more. Now initially you might push your hip out like this. That's fine. I'm doing it to just show you it's okay. But later on you'll have to balance and come up slowly. Excellent. Raise your right hand up. Ekahasta Chakrasana to the left. Again, don't look up, don't look down, straight. Straight. Breathe in and out. Feel the stretch all the way here. Stomach pulled in. Apply the bandhas, Mula, Bandha and Uddiyana. Breathe in and out. And then Dvihasta, both your hands. Stretch. Hold it there. Come up. Stretch for a second and then hands by the side. Excellent. Now we'll do one back bend. Take your hands and support like you did, support your back like this, like you did for the warm-ups. You're still in Tadasana, your foot is in Tadasana position, feet apart, bring your elbows in. Now, just like the warm-up, you're going to push your hip out, but you're going to look up this time. So bend your knees slightly, drive your hip forward, and then look up, breathe in and up. Bend as far back as you can, but tilt your hip up so your weight is taken on your thighs. The weight is taken on your thighs. Bend your knees. Keep your knees bent. Breathe in and out. And then look up first, and then slowly straighten your knees. Come back into Tadasana. Breathe in and out. Always remember, this pelvic tilt is a secret to take the pressure off your back and shift the weight to the thighs so you won't get any back pain. Excellent. Pause for a few seconds if you need to. Alright, now we'll do Parivrata Tadasana. We're going to stand feet in Tadasana. Breathe in as you breathe out. First to the right. Let's begin to the right. Twist your waist and upwards from your waist. Try not to move your waist. Initially it will move, but try not to move your waist. Your waist is forward. You're just tilting. You're twisting rather. Take your right hand up. Left hand up. And look as far back as you can. If your waist opens up a little bit, that's fine. Don't let your feet move. Let's start with that. Okay, how about that? Your feet are not moving. Your waist can turn. Look as far to the right as you can. Left hand and right hand straight parallel. Okay? Breathe in and out. Stomach pulled in. And come back. Into Tadasana. Let's try the other side. Turn. You can stay where you are. I'm just doing it for your sake. I'm going to turn around. Alright. Take your left hand back. Now you're going to twist to the left. Right hand forward. Straight parallel. Okay? Parallel. Look as far back as you can. Your feet are in position. Don't turn your foot. Breathe in and out. Pull your stomach in. Stomach pulled in. Breathing in through this chest. Breathe in and out through the chest. Excellent. And come back. Into Tadasana. Alright. Then we do Pavan Muktasana in Tadasana. Lean on your left. Interlock your fingers, place against your right knee and pull your knee up as close to the chest as possible. Keep your back straight. Now this is where you could use help of a wall when you first try. Don't lean too much on the wall because eventually you want your legs to get the strength. In this case, don't lean against the wall. Stand away from the wall. Hold it there. Breathe in and out. Stomach pulled in. Apply both the bandhas, the Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha. Breathe in and out through the chest. Open up. The variation Pavan Muktasana. Parshva. Left hand on your waist. Open up the hip. Pull your knees up. It will tend to go down like this. Pull it up. And come back. Into Tadasana. Let's try the other side. Lean on your right foot. Interlock your knees, your fingers, Raise your left knee up to the chest. Stomach pulled in. Breathing in and out through the chest. Mula Bandha, Uddiyana. Hold it there. And then open up the hip. Open it up. Keep your knee up. Hold it. Breathe in and out. Don't hold your breath. Hold the pose. Come back. And relax. Into Tadasana. Breathe in and out. Now again, the next one is Vrikshasana. You could use a wall in front of you. Don't lean against the wall for this. Otherwise, simply practice. I mean, initially you will lose balance, and that's okay. But you'll slowly get the strength. Okay. Lean on your left foot. Raise your right leg up. You could start from here. Some of you are just beginning. You could just do this. Remember to open up the hip and stand in this pose. Stomach pulled in. Get these basics first. Hips should be open. So if your foot is like this, for example, it won't work open. So if you're seeing from the side, you shouldn't be noticing the knee. If it is like this, you will see the knee, but I'm going to hide the knee from you. I'm going to try it. Okay? So opening up the hip. Now, if you have practiced, you could stand. Take your heels as high as you can and balance. Breathe in and out. Pull your stomach in. You can even keep your hands up like this if you wish to. Balance. Once you're in this position with your stomach pulled in, both the bandhas in place, if you can, turn to your right. Balance. Look straight ahead. Turn to your left and balance. Look straight ahead. See if you can drop your head back. Look up and balance. Look straight ahead. And then bring your hands in front of your chest. Hold the position. See if you can close your eyes and balance. Come back into Tadasana. Very nice. Let's try the same thing with the other side. And I'm going to show you that you can always do this. So raise, lean on your right, raise your left knee up as high as you can. You can keep it up here or you can keep it up here. Same thing. So if I'm using a wall, I'm going to just keep the wall to the side, open up the chest, join my palms together. So in case of support, I can just touch the wall, not lean against the wall fully. Hold the position. Turn to the right. Now as you turn, if you lose balance, touch the wall. Look straight ahead. Turn to the left. You see how I'm practicing? If I'm losing balance, I'm going to touch the wall. Look straight ahead. Look up, balance. If I lose balance, I touch the wall, regain balance. This gives me confidence. Come back and see if you can close your eyes. One way to learn closing your eyes. First use a wall, close your eyes, balance, and then get your hands, like if my hands against the wall, get it off the wall and balance. And then come back into Tadasana. Breathe in and out. Alright, the next one is Utkata Konasana. We're going to first keep our feet apart and then about 3.5 feet to 4 feet depending on your height. Going to turn your foot completely out. Turn your foot completely out. Your right foot turns out, point in this direction, left foot points in this direction. Don't let it point in 45 degrees, it opens out completely. Okay? Your foot turns out completely like this. And then bend your knees. You can place your hands on your knee like this and balance. There's an element of balance required. Or you can keep your hands like this for balance. Now again, this is again, you can do something, practice against a wall, hold the wall in front. Here. Go down, open up the hip. That's the secret here. Open it up as much as you can. You'll feel the tightness in your glutes and your hips. Hold it. Hands like this or like this initially. for balance. Tilt your hip slightly forward. Get your right hand down. Raise your left hand up and look up towards your left palm. Look up towards your left palm. Hold on to the balance. Come back down. Excellent. Hold this. When you look up, don't stand up. Keep it down. Lean on your lean on your left knee. Raise your right hand up. Look towards. It's okay to lose balance initially. Okay. I do it all the time. Lean. Raise your right hand up. Look towards your right palm. Breathe in and out. Come back and come up slowly. Get your feet back parallel. Stay there because we're going into Trikona Asana. Breathe in and out a couple of times. Catch your breath. Let this get a little loose. Alright, turn your right foot out now. As you turn your right foot out, your hip tends to turn like this. So don't let your hip rotate. Keep only your right foot out. Stretch your both your hands out like this. Parallel. Very good. Breathe in. As you breathe out, take your right hand towards your right knee. Left hand up. And gently come down. Look towards your left palm. Pull your stomach in. Knees are straight. Just a gentle stretch. Hip should not turn as you come down. Don't turn your hip in. Keep it straight. Breathe in and up through the chest. And come up. Get that foot back into position. Turn your left foot out. Once again, when the foot turns out, don't let your hip rotate. Hip is straight. These are all hip opening routines, and it will slightly stretch your hamstrings as well. Left hand down, right knee up. Right hand up. Go down to the left. Turn and look towards your right palm. Pull your stomach in. Breathe in and out. And come up slowly. Come back into Tadasana. Take a couple of deep breaths. Alright, the next one is Uttita Tadasana with back bend. So we did back bend like this. Now we're going to raise our hands up and do it. Now if you have a weak back, you don't want to do this, then you can continue holding your back and simply look up, bend your knee slightly, do this. This is good enough. Even now you can repeat the same asana here. But for those of you a little more adventurous, remember these are all beginning stages, so very, very simple. Okay? Raise your hands up, bend your knees, tilt your pelvic, look at the tilt in the pelvic upward. Feet are apart, feet are in Tadasana position, feet apart, knees bent. Look up and then breathe and go back. Breathe in and out as you hold this position. Go as far back as you can, hold it there. Breathe in and out. And come up slowly back into Tadasana. Like I say, always do this exercise with support like this. You don't have to raise your hands up. Okay? Alright, and then we begin mild stretches to the hamstrings. This is Uttanasana, but I'm going to teach you the beginner's session, beginner's variation of Uttanasana. Hands up like this in the Baddha position. Okay? Feet will be hip width apart. So this is your starting position. Now you're going to raise, lengthen your spine and bend at your waist. Keep your knees bent. Push your butt out. Bending at your waist as you breathe out. Drop down. Drop down. Lengthen your spine. Keep your knees slightly bent. And then see if you can straighten your knees slowly. Otherwise it doesn't matter. You'll feel the stretch in your hamstrings here. You can hold your hands. Hands are just loosely held like this. Uttanasana, beginning variation. Hold it here. Breathe in and out. Lengthening the spine. Pulling your stomach and breathing in and out through the chest. And then drop your hands down. Hold on to your toes, big toes. Form a hook. The forefinger goes under your toe. The thumb presses your toe. Knees bent. Drop your head down. Pull your stomach in. Perform both the bandhas mildly. Breathe in and out through the chest. And if you can, those of you can, straighten your knees, otherwise keep your knees bent slightly. You'll feel the stretch all the way in your hamstrings. Breathe in and out. Stomach pulled in, breathing in and out through the chest, and then relax. Bend your knees, place your palms on either side of your feet. Okay, I'm going slightly forward. Place your hands and then take your right foot back, all the way back. Now watch my back, it's like this. Drive your hips down, place your knee on the floor, turn your toes outward and look up. Okay, look straight up. Driving, don't be hunched like this. Runner's pose, Asana. Breathe in and out. And then take your left hand on your knee, right hand on top, right palm on top of your left palm. Watch my back is leaning forward. Now I'm going to come straight up. I'm going to drive my hip towards the ground, towards the front and ground, like this, in this direction, towards my foot, driving my hip down. So I tend to lean forward when I do that. So once I've driven my hip all the way down, I'm going to press the knees and straighten my back. Breathing in and out through the chest. Anjaneyasana. Anjaneya pose. Back is straight. Okay? Breathe in and out. And then come back down again into Asana. And slowly you're going to switch. You can do this, a quick switch, or of course if you're new to it, you're not going to try that. You're going to walk towards and place your right foot where it was. Take your left foot all the way back. Drive your hips down, look up. Asana. Pull your stomach in, breathe in and out through the chest. And then right hand on your knee, left hand on top. Again, drive your hips forward first. Drive your hip down and forward towards this foot, like this, in this direction. And then you're leaning, so then you straighten your back. Stomach pulled in. Breathing in and out through the chest. Hold it there, hold the pose, breathe in and out. And then relax, come into Asana. And from here we're going into Dandasana. So feet hip width apart, body parallel. Shoulders over your wrists. This shoulder is perpendicular. So it's not like this. If it goes like this, then your butt is too high. If it is like this, butt is too low. Shoulder perpendicular. Hold this position. Breathe in and out. Hold your stomach in. Breathe in and out through the chest. Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandhas, slightly. Neck is relaxed. Hold this pose. And then slowly come back down on all fours. And we get ready for Marjariyasana. Now for Marjariyasana, the distance between your palm and your knee depends on the length of your elbow. So place your elbows against your knee, palms on the floor like this. Get the distance, come up. This is the beginning position. It's a kriya, so you're going to breathe out and hunch back. Breathe in and come up. Let's do it for 5 times together. Breathe out. Squeeze the lungs. Breathe in. Come up. Breathe out. Squeeze the lungs. Breathe in. Come up. Breathe out. Squeeze the lungs. Long exhalations. Empty the lungs. Breathe in. Long inhalations. Fill your lungs. Long exhalations. Empty the lungs. Long inhalations. And come back. into normal position. Alright, now from here we go to tiger pose. From cat we get promoted to a tiger. So walk a little ahead and get ready for the tiger pose. It's like a tabletop position. Okay, raise your right leg up. First your knee bent, look up. This is a basic tiger pose. And then stretch your right leg out, raise your left hand up, look up straight, breathe in and out. So you're looking at the screen, you're looking straight up, breathing in and out, stomach pulled in. Hold this pose and come back. Excellent. Let's try the other leg. Raise your left leg up. So work on the knee, raise your knee as high as you can. Don't rotate your hip like this first. And then stretch that foot out. Raise your right hand up, look up straight. Pull your stomach in, balance. Stomach pulled in. Both the bandhas if you can. Come back on all fours and relax. Now we'll do a slight twist, the lazy tiger stretch. In this position, you're going to raise, take your left hand, place it right under your, okay, let me do it this way so you can get to see me first. Place your right hand below your face. Breathe out, raise your left hand up, twist, twist. Breathe in and out. Again, pull your stomach in, come back. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Left hand below your face, in the center. Breathe in. As you breathe out, twist. Come back to the center. Alright. Now you can just relax, stretch your hands out like this and into the ground. It's okay if your butt is up. This is a short version of the downward dog. A simple stretch. Rest your forehead on the floor. Stretch. In this pose, pull your stomach in. Breathe in and out. And come up gently. You're on your knees now. So you do parigrasana, the gate pose. Again, a simple stretch. These are all, don't go too much. Stretch your right leg out. Foot on the ground. Your feet can be at an angle, doesn't matter at this point. Your hip is not going backwards, okay? Tilt it forward. Right hand on your knee, raise your left hand up. Breathe in. As you breathe out to the side, stretch. Simple stretch. Parigrasana. Stomach in. Stomach pulled in, breathe in and out through the chest. Those are the basic things you're establishing in this first level of yoga practice. Mild bandhas, stomach pulled in, and basically getting used to the stretches. Come up, place your left hand on the floor, the other extreme, turn. Now this time rotate your chest to look up. Stretch your body, lengthen your body, rotate your chest, look up. And come back. Breathe in and out. Left foot stretched out. Left hand on your knee. Raise your right hand up. Gently. Pull your stomach in. Now if you're tired at this point, cheat. Doesn't matter. Just go through these poses. Doesn't matter at this point. You won't make a mistake. But let your body get used to this. In a couple of weeks, you'll be able to flow through these poses. Come back. Right hand down, raise your left hand up, breathe in and out. Again, rotate your chest, look up, pull your stomach in, breathe in and out. And come back to the kneeling position. Then what?
Lying down. Then release Pavan Muktasana. Pavan Muktasana.
Okay. Alright, and then we're going to lie down. Bring your knees close to your chest like this. Keep your knees apart. Okay, so if you're looking from here, it should look like this. You're going to keep your knees apart, don't try this, and bring them down on either side of your chest. It's called Pavan Muktasana, it's also called Balasana, child pose. Rock side to side. We're almost finished now. Then raise your legs up, hold on to your feet from the inside or outside, whatever works for you. Ananda Balasana, happy child. Rock side to side. Stomach pulled in, press your knees down. Breathe in and out. And then slowly come up. All right. One last one, the boat pose. Lean back, raise your legs up like this. Now you can even be in this pose initially, okay? If you can, for those of you who can, get your hands up. Now hold the stomach in, breathe in and out to the chest. Back straight, chest out. Basic boat pose. Breathe in and out. If it's too difficult, place your hands back. Hold it there. And relax. Come back, sit up tall and straight. Excellent. Sit with your feet slightly opened up, so you're opening up your hip here. Doing a mild spinal twist. So as you sit like this, I'm going to show you the side pose so you get a better idea. Your back is straight. Take your right hand on your left knee. Take your left hand back. Sit up tall and straight. Breathe in. As you breathe out, twist to the side. Pull your stomach in. Hold this pose. Keep breathing. Every time you breathe out, twist a little more. Use your chest to breathe. And relax. Let's do the same thing on the other side. You stay where you are. I'm simply turning so you get to see the other side. Take your right hand on your left knee, left hand back. So first sit up tall and straight, and then begin to twist as you breathe out. Twist. Every time you breathe out, twist a little more. Hold the position there. Pull your stomach in. Breathe in and out through the chest. And relax. Relax. Sit for a couple of minutes in silence. Take a deep breath, open your eyes, and that's it. And now you can lie down and practice Shavasana. Shavasana is an asana. You lie in the pose and then slowly walk yourself from your feet, relaxing every part of your body to the top of your head and then back if you can. Good luck with your practice. Namaste.